From supplementary list, item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Lordship, I prefer an appeal against the impugned judgment and order passed by the learned single judge, which is dated 14/10/2024. Lordship,
Condonation of delay application.
there's a delay of 91 days, Lordship.
What do you say?
My lord, this case, if I can, actually, before your lordship pass any order on condonation, because what happened, my lord, this is a judgment dated 16 July, my lord, 2024. Now, on the basis of this, my lord, certain directions were there. So these were taken into consideration by the Executive Council of the University, and they have taken further action. This is regarding suspension of an employee, my lord. He has been placed under suspension, proceeding has been initiated. Now they are coming against that judgment. Now, what purpose will be served, your lordships?
It'll serve some purpose, Lordship.
If no purpose, we have.
If your Lordship will hear me on merits, Lordship, if your Lordship will condone the delay and hear me on merits, Lordship. If I have a case and your Lordship may look into it. If I don't have a case and your Lordship may not interfere, because we're coming here because there's an irregularity on the judgment passed by the learned single judge. I want to place that before your Lordship.
Well,
Let me place my case, your Lordship.
Acted upon.
The respondent.
We are not passing any order of stay. We will just
Lordship.
the appeal.
I leave it to my lord.
Lordship.
Yes, please take down. We have produced the petition under Section 5 of the Limitation Act 1963. Full stop. There is a delay of 91 days in preferring the appeal, according to the report of the registry. Full stop. Sufficient cause is shown. Stop. We condone the delay and allow the miscellaneous application. The registry is directed to register the appeal. You give the appeal number, huh? The appeal is treated as on the day's list. The writ appeal.
Writ appeal, Lordship.
All right. Your writ was dismissed.
No, Lordship, it was partly allowed, and there were some certain directions which the learned single judge has issued. We
This
against
is an appeal from a judgment and order of a learned single judge in the exercise of his writ jurisdiction. Next, we formally admit the appeal. We propose to hear it out, dispensing with all formalities. As all the parties are represented in court today. Next, advocate on record for the appellant is directed to prepare an informal paper book and file the same in court. By 6 December 2024, serving a copy thereof on the respondent's advocate on record at least 5 days before the date fixed for hearing of this appeal. List this appeal for hearing immediately on reopening of the court after the Christmas vacation.
Lordship, if I may submit.
Sorry?
If I may submit, Lordship. Lordship, we are on here on unlimited prayer, Lordship. So far as the impugned judgment is concerned, we are only concerning with the para 11 of the judgment, Lordship. In fact, the learned single judge has partly allowed the repetition. I was placed under suspension by the new authorities. Now that suspension order was not reviewed within 90 days as per the CCS rules. I've approached this honorable court, and the learned single judge has allowed that by holding that the NEHU authorities, that the suspension order has become invalid, inoperative, since there was no review within 90 days. And the order and the judgment says that I should be reinstated forward. Now, following that, Your Lordship, the learned single judge at para 11 of the impugned judgment has given a direction and observation to the respondents to take further action and for issuance of a fresh suspension order. We are only on that limited ground, Your Lordship. Whether the NEHU authorities has the power to issue fresh suspension order, Your Lordship, when the first suspension order has already become invalid and inoperative. That is the only limited appeal, ground of appeal, Lordship.
This is an appeal from, what have I said? First sentence on recasting. Huh? This is an appeal from part of a judgment and order of a learned single judge in the exercise of his jurisdiction directing issuance
Lordship, the impugned paragraph is at page 77, Your Lordship, of the paper book.
what has been directed?
Lordship, kindly come to page 77.
You read.
Lordship, if I may read. Para 11, the repetition is therefore allowed, but this order shall not be taken to preclude the respondents from taking further actions as necessary under the law or as provided under section 10(1) of the CCA rules 1965. We only aggrieve by this finding, Lordship.
When so far NEHU is concerned, my lord, we have taken into consideration all these things in our EC held in the month of August.
Directing fresh disciplinary action after observing that the writ petition was allowed.
Lordship.
That's all. Yes.
Lordship.
From the daily list, item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, with the consent of the other side, Lordship, we would like to pray for an adjournment today, Lordship. As Lordship, we are being led by Senior Counsel Dr. Ashok Saraf, and Dr. Saraf is unavailable today due to a part-heard matter in Guwahati High Court, Lordship.
What is this matter?
Lordship, matter pertains to refund of cement cess, Lordship.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Cement cess, Lordship. Earlier, Lordship, Dr. Saraf has already stated the facts before Your Lordship, Lord.
But come and do the matter physically here. Dr. Saraf.
Lordship, today,
Saraf
today
is-
Dr. Saraf is...
Yes, he's practicing in Guwahati.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Please request him to come here and do the matter.
Yes, I'll do, Lordship. But today, Lordship, he's indisposed, Lordship. As there
Who's
is a
for the
part-heard matter-
respondents?
Lordship,
Lordship. I'm appearing for the
Senior-
respondents, my lord. Lordship. Lordship, they're praying for accommodation because of the absence of the leading counsel, my lord. We have no objection to the same.
So when should we post the matter?
At the convenience of this honorable court, my lord.
When would it?
Lordship permits after 2 weeks, Lordship.
First week of December, there are too many matters.
You can keep on 2nd of December.
Hmm?
On 2nd of December, we have less one.
On 2nd December,
Yes, Your Lordship.
by consent of learned counsel for the parties, comma, on the, no, strike it out, on the prayer of learned advocate for the appellant, comma, by consent of learned counsel for the parties, list this writ petition on 2nd December.
My lord, much obliged, lordship.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 2.
My lords,
Yes, please.
on 29th October, my lords have directed the state to file an affidavit. Yes.
We had gone to her. Let's keep it. We had one for festival. Yes, please.
So the affidavit was supposed to be filed or by it today, my lord. Till now, the affidavit has not come.
Regarding what, please remind us?
Yes, my lord. My lord, this pertains to a river Mynü, my lord, which is a lifeline, my lord. Lifeline source of water for the headquarters of East Jantia Hills district, my lord. So the entire population of Jantia Hills depends on this river. Now, because of the construction, the Jurai bypass constructions, what the contractor did was he pushed down all the mugs and debris into the river, my lord, thereby heavily silting the river bed, my lord. Now, my lord, and it also destroying at least 5 paddy fields belonging to the villagers, my lord. So, my lord, there was an undertaking that they will remove all the debris, my lord. Now, my lord, this river...
You're the amicus.
Yes, my lord, I am the amicus, my lord. My lord, may I just submit, my lord, now there's one very urgent directions, my lord, is required. Why? Because now the dry season has just started. Already the people of Jurai are starting to face the water scarcity, my lord. So now as the days goes by, months goes by February, my lord, they will have a very severe effect. So therefore, my lord, the urgent direction would be, my lord, to direct the contractor and the government to, my lord, start desilting immediately, my lord, the river beds. So that is very urgent requirement at this moment, my lord. Because there's no other source of water for this entire headquarters of the East Jantia Hills, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Anshina.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, as per the order of 2910, the learned amicus had submitted the report, Your Lordship. We have just received, Your Lordship, the response. The state is ready with the response, Your Lordship, but we just received a copy of the affidavit yesterday evening and few photographs, Your Lordship, and annexure this morning only. So, Your Lordship, we just need maybe a day's accommodation so that we can file this response to the report filed by my friend. Just 2 days, Your Lordship. Maybe day after tomorrow we can file the response.
If you have instructions, you can submit before us and file the report later.
Lordship, it's in the form
Are
of.
any steps being taken to remove the debris?
Lordship, yes. We have there are detailed photographs we received this morning. So in form of an affidavit, Lordship, yes. Page 6. Lordship will. Page 2, the relevant paragraph is para 3, Lordship, page 2.
Along with page number 6 of the joint inspection report.
Yeah, page 6.
It's a joint inspection report. Completely.
Where is page 6?
This is page 6. So this is the joint inspection.
Okay.
Read along with this.
So, Lordship, if your Lordship can kindly go through the report submitted by the amicus, which is at page 6, para 5. In response to page 6, para 5, the state would like to rely on para 3, page 2. Page 6, para 5 of the report, and our response is at page 2, para 3.
Of their report.
No, so their report is at page 6, para 5. Yeah. This is the joint inspection report, Your Lordship, filed by my friend. So we have categorically, Your Lordship, we have responded at page 2. Our response is at page 2, para 3. Three has got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So the different action taken report.
And this is 4210, 4210. It's change with
So Lordship, if your Lordship reads a tandem, it'll be, then we can get it like, for example, like in page 6, para 5.1, we have specifically replied by para 3A. Same goes with 2, 3B. And C is 3C. In this sequence, Your Lordship, we have given a detailed reply.
for example, so that will say that it will be removed. Yes, I can remove.
Okay.
Nothing. If we have no reason, we provide a loose prevention as well.
And this which one?
Retaining wall bypass siding.
Erosion is also
Yes, yes.
causing the filling up of the river.
Yes, my lord. As only 5 minutes of rain is enough, my lord.
Lordship, in response to that, if Lordship may kindly read 2.3a, we have categorically stated, Lordship, in channel 4520, the loose soil in the downhill slide beyond retaining wall was cleared. And further to prevent erosion, sandbag plasticizing has been provided, and in number so and so, sandbag has also been provided to prevent loose soil from sliding downhill. So it is the stage of sliding downhill that has been taken care. And Lordship, this is an ongoing process, as my learned friend rightly said. Some further steps to be taken, but we have arrested the first stage in which things can be reversed. The damage that has been done, that will take some more time. So in the same sequence, Lordship will kindly go through it. We have taken action as per the observation made by my friend. And Lordship will kindly come out to my affidavit that I filed today at page 6. Some photographs also has been annexed. Page 6, Lordship.
can read this first and read
Yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Your Lordship, what we have stated in page 2, para 3A, that Your Lordship, that will corroborate with the photograph at page 6, page 4520. All the photographs, Your Lordship, will see.
In page 6, where is the river?
Lordship, first our reply or reply?
The light brown part is the river and river?
No, not at all, my lord. This is the hill, my
This
lord.
is the hill, Your Lordship. There's been a lot of erosion. Sand, the siltation, what my friend was saying, Lordship, is because of the severe erosion. So first we have to address the erosion part.
No, where is, the river is not here, is not in the picture.
It's
River is downhill, my lord.
This is the road.
uphill.
This is the uphill.
How wide is the river?
My lord, now, my lord, the river has, how would I, this,
Where's the river?
I've shown the full picture of the river, my lord. The first report,
I don't know.
Page number 16.
Page 16, Your Lordship, will have a bit of glimpse, not the complete river part of it, but the breadth part, page 16 of my report. Page 16, annexure C2.
my lord, this, my first report, page 16, if my lord will see, is full colored picture of the river. This first report, my lord, my lord will see the full glimpse of the river. It was submitted on August 24.
First one.
Yes, September 24. No, this respondent.
This is a colored picture, my lord. August 2024, my lord. This one. Can show this one.
Taken action for citing and
Show this one. Can show this one.
bridge. Citing the
Page
bridge.
7, page 7, yeah.
The bridge is
Yes.
Can you look, my lord, at page 16, annexure 7, how the debris have slided to the banks of the rivers and to the riverbed, my lord, thereby causing heavy siltation, my lord.
Page 16.
Yes, my lord, page 16.
But there is no construction here.
My lord, can you look at this up there? That is a part of the construction, if my lord see.
It seems to be some
Dumping.
outpost for,
No, this is a labor camp. That's a labor camp, and this was not supposed to be their designated dumping site. So they have been dumping here, my lord. and the major cost is in the upstream. This is, I have shown only the downstream, my lord. I've shown the downstream. The major cost is upstream and all coming down this way, my lord.
Lordship, if I may submit, the photographs which my learned friend is relying on was the first photographs on 8 August 2024. The Honorable Court was pleased to direct that to inspect and file a comprehensive report, which he rightly did on 29th October. Pursuant to that, Lordship, we have filed a report today saying what action has been taken. And as I submitted, Lordship, this is
You continue with that action.
absolutely, Lordship. This is just.
Then continue with that. And
First report, Lordship, we submitted was on 24th
it's a
October.
kind of a directive that any construction debris will not be emptied in the river, but has to be removed somewhere else by truck or any other means of transport.
Absolutely correct. Lordship is correct. Yes.
From now on.
From now on. Lordship, the first-
And be very circumspect in granting building permits.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Use your discretion. But we are not stopping construction.
No, absolutely correct. Lordship is very correct.
We cannot stop construction because that will violate other rights.
My lord, may I just submit one thing, my lord? In 70s, my lord, lordship, Dingdo, Justice Dingdo will know very well, my lord. This Waumkra River and Umshiri period, these are the river crystal clear, fish swimming all around. Now, rampant construction has come today. It has reduced into a drain, my lord. Now, my lord, if my lord does not intervene into this matter, Mynü is in the making of Waumkra, my lord. I have seen myself. Now, what is happening after the construction of this road? All these individual people, my lord, individual landowners, they are encroaching more than 50 meters of the riverbed. Now, because the land value has gone. So, my lord, this can be acquired by the government, by the forest department, by giving an adequate compensation so that this can be afforested, my lord, under the conservation of forest department and the soil department, so that we can conserve this river, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, 5 years, 6 years down the line, my lord, we will be seeing the repetition of Waumkra River and Umshiripi River, my lord. As a young boy, my lord, I've been like 35 years in Meghalaya. I've heard when we used to go for playing football, when we were in the boarding school, my lord, we used to drink water from there, my lord, after playing. Today, we can't imagine of that.
If you have heard of a place called Haridwar in
Haridwar, yes, my lord, yes, my lord.
where
Yes,
the Ganges just comes down from
Yes,
the
yes.
Himalayas.
yes, my lord.
When we were young, we saw fish swimming in the
Fish.
water and cold
Yes.
blue water.
Yes, my lord.
But in course of time, it became polluted.
Yes,
But what the government has done
Yeah.
after Dasera and till Diwali after that,
yes,
they close the river. They stop the flow
Yes.
and they do intensive cleaning work.
yes,
But in spite of that, over the last 30, 40 years, Bhel has set up a factory there.
Yes.
It has become congested, construction has started.
yes.
But you cannot stop that activity, but you have to regulate it.
Regulate, my lord.
And
Yes.
Lordship, the main cause of what has happened in Haridwar, I visited number of times Rishikesh, Lordship.
Yes,
That the tourism boom that has happened in Rishikesh,
yes,
the amount of hotels have come up,
yes.
and the weather fighting that people do in the month of May, April, May, June, entire Delhi and Punjab is they camp there.
Yes.
So, but it has the government has regulated Haridwar.
But you have also heard that between this Dasera time and
Yes.
post Diwali, they block the
They
river.
block it also.
It becomes dry. You will see only stone pebbles there.
Stone
The
pebbles.
water is drained out, and they do intensive cleaning work, and then open the water supply again.
Because the Haridwar is, Lordship, I've been there for a number of times. It's a very, very sacred place for the Hindus.
Yes.
Because the dead, the ashes are.
As it is for them here.
Yes. So the government has regulated it well, Lordship, because because Haridwar the location is such, we can't do anything. In fact, the government can't do anything except regulating, and it's rightly done so.
Yes.
Same.
Mr. Additional Advocate General, you also do the same
Lordship will
regulation for
regulate,
that?
definitely, Lordship.
This Mynü River, my lord, I would like to share one story about this Mynü River, my lord. Maybe just
I
apart
have read that you have very
Yes.
beautifully described it in your report, last report,
my lord.
first paragraph.
My lord, I'm grateful, my lord.
I've just-
What happened was that this Kya Nongba, my lord. Kya Nongba is one of the freedom fighter from the Jaintia Hills. When the Jaintia king was arrested by the Britishers, my lord, only the Dolois, 12 Dolois were left. Now they don't have leaders to fight the British, so they have elected Kya Nongba as a freedom fighter, as the leader. So Kya Nongba said that I want to affirm whether I have been chosen by God or not. So he dipped in the river, in the Mynü River. Now there is a place called Sintuxiar, my lord. So he dipped there and he came out with a live tree with 2 branches. So he says that, okay, this is a confirmation by God. That's why this river, by the Jaintia indigenous believers, it's held very secret. Now, my lord, if my lord have an opportunity to go to Sintuxiar, my lord may visit. It's a beautiful. What the people have done is they have started a PC culture there. Fish. What do you call this? They have started rearing fish. A person who fish there, you'll have to pay a fine of 5,000. That is a people's
No, I've
participation.
understood. It is like what
Yes.
Ganga is for the Hindus.
My lord, exactly, my lord.
That is it. So,
Lordship, the only thing what his Lordship has said also, the only I won't say difficulty, but the only challenge for state is this: there are too many compelling interests.
yes.
One hand is development, one hand is preservation. Lordship, one hand there is growth within the community. So how to balance this different competing?
That policy decision the court will not
Absolutely
take,
not, sir.
the government.
So Lordship, the mechanism is at place, the administration is at place. It's only when there is an interplay of compelling interests. There are chances where state has to strike a balance. And Lordship is aware that this is the major problem anyway. Even in the international level, Lordship, that we have problem of climate change, ecosystem, development, sustainability. So I'm not for a moment saying that state will not do it. Lordship, we're grateful that the friend has brought this. But state has got mechanism in place, the system is in place. What is this? What the challenge would be? How do we regulate?
Let us give the
my
government three months time and we bring the matter back again. Let us.
In the meantime, Lordship, like the way he's given his first report, he can assist the administration by bringing out sometime, because this is a non-adjudicated
yes.
matter, Lordship. It's not,
can do that.
there's hardly anything. Non-adversarial matter. It's just that the state will definitely comply as a welfare state, Lordship. We have to strike a balance. So he can give a suggestion every now and then. We'll see what is to be done.
Whatever you're doing, you continue, and as far as debris is concerned, don't allow to be deposited in the river, and new construction, you regulate properly.
Please, they should, the government should.
The moment this is done, there will be people.
Okay.
By our order dated 29th October 2024, we had noted that the learned amicus curiae had filed 3 reports before us. the latest of which was entitled quotation a joint inspection report, unquote, dated 2/8 October 2024. Also, we had given an opportunity to the state to respond to the report by filing an affidavit. Mr. Khan, Learned Additional Advocate General, has today tendered before us an affidavit affirmed by the Executive Engineer, Public Works Department, bracket Roads, Chowai Central Division. We have carefully gone through both the reports. The learned amicus curiae in his joint inspection report has made a beautiful depiction of the importance of the Myntu River, MYNTDU, in the Jaintia region. And flowing thereafter into Bangladesh. It irrigates two fertile valleys, Pinethorpe, Pynthornein, and Pinthorpe, Wah, WAH, providing sustenance to 40,000 people. The river is worshipped as a goddess. And regarded as the Tawiyar, Tawiyar, Takan, Takan, bracket, divine angel guardian. For the local people. Paragraph. The grievance raised in this writ petition is that due to indiscriminate construction work no, is that a permission has been given by the government to do construction work by the side of the river. Full stop. Construction is being done indiscriminately, resulting in unloading of debris into the riverbed. Full stop. Secondly, the government was not taking adequate steps to stop erosion also resulting in deposit of silt in the river belt. Full stop. The combined effect is choking up of the river, preventing adequate flow of water for cultivation, drinking, and other purposes. Paragraph. We are satisfied from the report filed today by the Additional Advocate General that the government has been taking steps to prevent soil erosion and also to remove the debris of construction, debris resulting from construction deposited in the river. Full stop. It appears from the report that the process is time consuming. Paragraph. It is pointed out by the learned amicus curiae that the dry season has started and it is likely to become drier in the near future. Full stop. Some emergent measures are required to facilitate the free flow of water in the river. Paragraph. We direct that the government shall continue with the work they have already undertaken. Additionally, an appropriate administrative order should be issued immediately restraining any materials arising from construction work materials generated from construction work to be deposited in the river and directing that it should be taken away by truck or any other vehicle to a designated place, to a place designated by the administration and dumped there. Secondly, up to a distance by the side of the river construction work should be regulated in terms of distance to be maintained from the bank of the river and the number of and the volume of construction to be sanctioned by the government in a fair, transparent and reasonable manner. Paragraph. The learned amicus curiae and the government are directed to file now the learned amicus curiae is directed to file a report by February 28th, 2025. The government will also file a report indicating the action taken and also responding to the report of the learned amicus curiae by 7th March 2025. Not 7th, 14th March 2025. The learned amicus curiae shall be entitled to a further remuneration equal to ad hoc remuneration equal to what was ordered by us on 29th October 2024 to be paid by the state.
Okay. Obliged.
Yes, further explain.
Item number 3.
List thereafter, because the calendar has not come. Or if you have the calendar, put a date. And those 2 days, 28th and this should not be Sundays or something. Check it.
May it please the Lordships. Lordship, in this matter, we have taken steps, Lordship. Lordship, we have also obtained service report from the Post Office, Lordship, whereby showing, Your Lordship, that the service has been completed, Your Lordship. Lordship, I pray.
How many times this matter will be adjourned?
Lordship, the service has not been, on the last occasion, Your Lordship, we were awaiting service report, Your Lordship.
Do thus the service then.
Lordship, we have obtained the service report from the Post Office, Lordship, whereby it's indicating that the service has been completed, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship can allow us a week's time, Lordship, to file an affidavit of service, Lordship.
This miscellaneous application is further adjourned till 2nd December to receive the service report. Stop. Thus, the service may be effected in the meantime, and an affidavit of service filed in court.
Your Lordship, dusty service will not be required, Your Lordship. Actually, they have already received. It's been indicated in the service report, Your Lordship.
Then why are you not? Why are you seeking adjournment?
Lordship, because the other side is.
You will ask for adjournment for them.
No, Your Lordship. I'm just praying for time to file affidavit of service, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship.
Item number 4.
Yes.
May it please your Lordships.
Yes.
Lordships, this particular matter is the second round of litigation, and the PIL concerns overloading of trucks and non-operation of weighbridges in different parts of the state. If I may take your Lordships to the previous round of litigation at page 34. A report was submitted by the state government.
Who's appearing for the state?
I'm appearing, madam. I'm for the stream.
Ready in the matter?
If my lord,
You have a senior?
no, my lord, I'll argue this case, madam.
Yes. You are ready in the matter?
My lord may come. My lord may fix this matter any other day also. My lord,
Fixed today.
my lord, because there is another matter also, my lord, where Learned Advocate General and even me also, my lord, we are there regarding that Weighbridge matter. So that also that matter will take time, my lord.
Which matter?
At the next matter, my lord.
We'll take it up tomorrow.
Lordship, if it could be on 2nd December, I travel from Guwahati, Lordship.
Then you do the matter. You have traveled from Guwahati to the matter, yes. Yes, you start the matter.
If I may take your Lordships to page number 34, Lordship, of the PIL petition. Lordship, this was the first PIL which was filed by the petitioner herein against the overloading of trucks and non-operation of weighbridges. Lordship, the state government had submitted a report in the said PIL 1 of 2022, whereby the state government had stated that they had ordered for 2 weighpads. They had ordered for 6 weighpads, and out of the 6 weighpads, 2 weighpads had been received. One was installed at Dalu, which is in Garo Hills.
Yes.
And the second weighpad was supposed to be installed at Umtenga, which is on the way to Guwahati from Shillong.
Yes.
Lordship, so far as Umtenga is concerned, there is no grievance at all. But so far as Dalu is concerned, the petitioner has physically verified on the spot and there is no weighpad installed out there. Now, when the verification was done by the petitioner, he had also submitted complaints to the Commissioner of Transport. He had lodged an FIR also. He had written a complaint to the Superintendent of Police also, but no action was taken.
What does Weighbridge?
Yes, Lordship.
What does the petitioner do?
Lordship, he is a social worker. He's not into any business or nothing at all. He's just a social worker. So, Lordship, he had physically verified the spots in order to save the state's revenue. And it was seen that at Dalu, there is no weighbridge. If I may take your Lordships to the photograph of the weighbridge, Lordship. Is that... Page 68 of the petition, Lordship. If your Lordship will kindly see in this weighbridge, this is firstly not operational. It is a very small one, and the back side of the weighbridge is completely a dumping yard and nothing more than that. Secondly, Lordship, in the state of Meghalaya, a smart check gate has also been installed. Just like when we go to Guwahati, we see that the trucks enter from one point, the entry point, and the exit is from the other way.
No. Is there a requirement in law that weighbridge, the government has to maintain a weighbridge within this distance and etc.?
Lordship, the distance is not there. We are not before this honorable court on the distance point. We are on the point that Dalu is the border between Bangladesh and India. So when trucks fly over from there, it needs to be weighed, and a smart check gate also needs to be installed. A smart check gate.
So it will be weighed at a point at a earlier point where there is
earlier point, Lordship. We are not on the issue that there should not be a weighbridge at Dalu and it should be somewhere else. We don't have a problem with that, Lordship. If it is installed at an earlier place also, the only concern is...
Where is the weighbridge now?
It is at Dalu. It is at Dalu and it is non-operational.
Dalu is border.
Yes, Lordship. Border.
And where is the next weighbridge?
Lordship, after that it is Bangladesh.
No, before that, where is the weighbridge?
Before that, Lordship, there's no weighbridge. In Garo Hills...
without
on the
any payment, the lorries will pass.
Yes, Lordship, that is happening.
My Lord, in fact, if I am allowed, my Lord, to say.
Lordship, if I may complete, my senior will get this opportunity. In fact, if your Lordship will kindly see the latest photograph also, that is
Senior will get opportunity means what?
My Lord, I may complete my submission and then...
So what is there in this matter? It will be done just now.
Lordship, if I may just show it to this honorable court. The latest photographs have also been enclosed in the affidavit in reply, Lordship. Page number 23 of the affidavit in reply. It is a clearer picture of the weighbridge.
Page?
Page 23 of the affidavit in reply filed by the petitioner. '23 onwards, in fact, Lordship. Lordship, this appears to be a weighbridge, but there is no weighing pad. The backside of the area, it is a complete dumping yard. The same thing can be seen at page 24 as well as page 25 also, Lordship. And page 26, we can see that the gate and everything is completely locked. There is nothing operational in this particular weighbridge.
Where is the customs area?
Customs area, Lordship, on the way, we did not find any customs area. I had personally, in order to portray the entire picture before this honorable court in a proper manner, I had personally visited along with the petitioner to understand the geography of that particular area. It is a complete straight road, Lordship. On the right hand side is the so-called weighbridge, which is a complete dumping yard. We go a little bit further. On the left hand side, there is a structure made, a small structure which is at which has been enclosed at page number 32. Page number 32. There is a
You
small.
mean to say that by the road in a truck, you can cross the border without any customs check, without immigration check, and go to Bangladesh without
Lordship,
payment.
Lordship, that
Can't
is
be.
happening. On the left,
Can't
at
be.
page 32, Lordship, may kindly peruse once.
Can't be.
My lord, the amendments which has been, my lord, made in the petition, my lord, this is a totally misconceived one, my lord, because,
It appears to be so.
yes, my lord, the weighbridge is already functioning, and what my learned,
Maybe in the customs area.
my lord, this, in this Dalu area, my lord, weighbridge is there, that is functional.
No, there is passage to Bangladesh from Dalu area.
My lord, from that area, my lord, the next is Bangladesh, my lord, nearby.
No, there is road connection.
Road connection.
So there must be.
There must be, my lord, otherwise.
There must be immigration, customs, etc.
Yes, yes.
Have you filed any affidavit?
In our, yes, we have filed affidavit, but my lord, regarding custom area, my lord, we may not.
No, customs union, but immigration
We
is
have
there.
filed. Yes,
So Weighbridge also must be there. If
Yes.
they are carrying goods in a truck, the customs will wait and see it, what is
yes,
there.
yes, my lord.
Lordship,
And,
the weight is exceeding, and this I may show from the Comptroller and Auditor General's report. I have
In fact,
enclosed
my
the
lord-
reports right from 2012, Lordship. And if I may pass this small note, Lordship, I have prepared for the convenience of this honorable court. This is on the audit report of the CAG.
What have you stated in your
My
affidavit?
lord, in fact, in our affidavit at page number 2, paragraph 6, my lord, we have clearly made a statement here, my lord, that it is submitted that the weighbridge at Dalu in West Garo Hills is at present fully operational and the weighment of goods laden truck is being done as per the provisions of MV Act. And moreover, at page number 55, my lord, the collections which we have collected through weighing those vehicles, my lord, that is also whatever is the collections, my lord, we have given a statement.
How far is Dalu from the border?
Hardly
I'm not-
500, hardly 500 meters, Lordship. It was right at the border only. Like, it was less than 500 meters.
I'm not aware, my lord, what is the distance,
You take instructions and come?
my lord.
That in Dalu, Weighbridge is there, it is all right. Where is it located? Is it near or at the immigration office
Yes.
or customs office, etc.?
Yes,
And if you want, you file a supplementary affidavit.
my lord, we'll do that, my lord. My lord, what?
You prepare a supplementary affidavit
Yes.
and file it with the D of the court. We are not giving any direction now.
My lord.
You first make an inquiry.
I will also make that inquiry, Lordship. I will seek instructions as well.
My lord, may kindly give me 1 week time, my lord, we'll file it.
Yes. You respond to the supplementary affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
We have heard learned counsel for the parties. leave is given to the respondents to file a supplementary affidavit indicating in detail the location and functions of the Weighbridge submitted by learned counsel to be operational, by November 27th. The petitioner may respond to this affidavit by a counter affidavit to be filed by 4th. List this public interest litigation on 5th December.
Deeply obliged, Lordship. Item number 5.
May it please your lordships. This is a matter, my lord, was heard in part also, my lord, previously.
Yes.
Now, this is, my lord, with regard to, my lord, settlement of a Weighbridge. Now, my lord, as I pointed out, your lordships, so far, my lord, the settlement of Weighbridge is concerned, your lordship. In the state of Meghalaya, my lord, this is governed by statutory rules. Now, this statutory rule has been framed, my lord, in pursuant to the power, my lord, delegated under, my lord, Motor Vehicle Act. Now, the government of Meghalaya also formulated the rules, my lord. This is called Meghalaya Installation Operation of the Weighbridge Rule 2009. Now, as per this rule, my lord, starting from section Rule 3, my lord, onwards, the requirement for this is, it is, my lord, depend on the satisfaction. It is provided, number one, my lord, both the government as well as private party, if permitted by the government, can maintain, operate Weighbridge. In case of a private party, your lordships, the mode of settlement has been stipulated in the rules. The requirement, my lord, the basic requirement in the rule is this, that, my lord, person should have a suitable land in the designated place. Secondly, my lord, other inspection survey, my lord, will depend on the satisfaction, my lord will take note. Commissioner of Transport, they have specifically spelled out Commissioner of Transport. And then there has to be some kind of approval, my lord, from the Commissioner and Secretary.
Mr. Lam. Yesterday there was an order to check the cost title. RCW and all that. That was reported. Not newspaper, law journal.
But it will depend, my lord, satisfaction will be arrived at whether the place is suitable, otherwise, my lord, from the Commissioner of Transport. This means clearly spelled out in the rules. And then there has to be a approval from the Commissioner and Secretary of the Transport Department. Now, my lord, the approval, my lord,
Yes.
so far the approval is concerned, my lord, there is no prescribed form for approval. It could be either, my lord, express, it could well be implied, your lordships. Now, what happened, my lord, in 2017? Now, my lord, government had an intention to settle the Weighbridge with private parties. They floated a tender.
17 December 2017.
Lordship.
Leave and license.
My lord. Now, my lord, after making the survey, after being satisfied, my lord, a lease agreement was entered into, and that lease agreement was signed, my lord, by the Commissioner of Transport. Because, my lord, here it is very pertinent. The rules of 2009 speaks about a lease. Now, who will sign the lease, my lord? It's totally silent. Now, so, my lord, realizing this, government of Meghalaya, my lord, they have a, my lord, Weighbridge policy also, my lord, that has been notified, duly notified. Now, policy decision, my lord, notified by the government of Meghalaya with regard to Weighbridge, they contain the detailed procedure, my lord, how the lease agreement has to be who is competent to execute the lease agreement. It is provided there in this. Now what happened, my lord, 2017, your lordship has taken note, the license was granted for 3 years. Now there is a provision also in the Weighbridge, my lord, which speaks about, my lord, that a lessee is entitled or a licensee is entitled for renewal. And my lord, this is unlimited renewal has been provided, my lord, it is not just restricted to one. This is, my lord, my humble submission, obviously for the reason, my lord, this is a kind of thing, installation require huge investment. So, my lord, no prudent man will go, my lord, for the settlement unless there is a renewal clause. Now, my lord, 17 it was settled for 3 years, due to expire, my lord, on December 2020. Now, December 2020, my lord, because of the outbreak of COVID, my lord, because of the, my lord, emergent situation, my lord, what happened, my lord? Either there was a stopgap ad hoc arrangements, my lord, but so far I am required, my lord, before the expiry of my original license, your lordships, as required under the rules, I have filed an application for renewal along with the requisite fees. Now that was kept pending for long. So in the situation, my lord, what happened? In 2021, I filed a writ petition. I filed a writ petition with a limited prayer. My application for renewal is pending. Please take a call on this. Now what happened, my lord? That case, my lord, Commissioner and Secretary, who is the approving authority, as well as Commissioner of Transport, my lord, both, my lord, filed a joint affidavit. And in the affidavit, my lord, in paragraph 5, they made a categorical statement that we will consider the application for renewal favorably as per the rules and as per the provision of policy decision. My lord, the policy decision which spell out who will sign the lease agreement. Categorically made an affirmance. Now the learned single judge, my lord, what taking note of paragraph 5, my lord, disposed of the matter with a further direction that matter would be done expeditiously, preferably within a period of 1 month. Now, my lord, thereafter this matter was before the government. Now, government, my lord, I have annexed those documents, initiated the process, Commissioner of Transport, he initiated the process. And ultimately, your lordship, in 2022, my lord, a fresh lease agreement was entered into. That is also for a period of 3 years. It has to be for 3 years because statute provides, my lord, term of license 3 years.
1st June up to 1st June 25.
22. Second agreement, my lord, is 1st
June 2022.
2022. Now, tenure is still, of the license is still, my lord, 3 years, September 31st May, my lord, 31st May 2025. Now, my lord, the Weighbridge, my lord, under the rules, my lord, serve twin purpose. This is important, your lordship, twin purpose. One, my lord, to, my lord, keep a track of, my lord, speeding vehicles and overloadings. This is one part under motor vehicle. And the other part is, my lord, the weighment done in the Weighbridge, my lord, and the weighment slip was issued. That is being utilized for the purpose of collection of royalty by the various concerned department of the government of Meghalaya.
Yes.
Now, my lord, for that purpose, my lord, the license is specifically spelled out, my lord. Enforcement officials are mandatory to be posted in the Weighbridge. Because they will cross-check, verify, my lord, and make the collection. Because without them, my lord, I cannot operate the Weighbridge. Now, my lord, I started operating the Weighbridge. Now came an impugn letter when? 14/7. The impugn letter was issued. No. Impugn letter, my lord. We filed when? No. Then, my lord, 14/7, they said up to 14/7, when it was issued. Then in the first part of 23, your lordships, which, my lord, 14 July 23, my lord, an impugn letter was issued saying that no, you will operate the Weighbridge till 30/9/23. Now, but here is the problem, your lordship. A license granted which will remain in existence till May 31st May 2025.
No, what happened on 20th June 2023?
20th June. 20th June.
Government has written to the Transport Commissioner saying that the extension of lease is up to 30th September 2023 only, my lord. If 20th June letter, if your lordship is referring to, my lord,
Yes.
that later your lordship will find.
Who is referred to here? No, my lord, I'll come, my lord, I got
I
it now.
think extension up to 20th September
Yes, my lord.
or 30th.
30th September, my lord. That later your lordship will have at page 185, my lord. And this letter has never been challenged.
No, I'll come to that. I'll come to that, your lordship. My lord, this letter, my lord, what your lordship is indicating, my lord, what happened by letter dated 20th June 2023, 20th May. 20th June 23. Now, my lord, this is a interdepartmental communications. This was never, I do not know, I have no idea about it. But the letter which was issued only, my lord, was letter dated 14 July 23, my lord.
That also refers to this letter.
My lord,
And this
I'll
letter
come.
also
Let me come.
185.
185, Annexure 6, your lordship.
Now, my lord, what happened?
Yes.
That letter, which was issued to me, only there was a reference of letter dated 20th June 23. Now, my lord, in course of hearing, that question came up, your lordships. What is there in that letter? Now, ultimately, my lord, this letter was also placed, my lord. This letter, there is nothing new, my lord. This letter also simply, my lord, say that you are allowed to operate the Weighbridge till 31st September 2023. Now, I'll come to that. Now, your lordship, thereafter what happened? Court initially, my lord, when I filed a fresh writ petition in 2023, my lord, challenging this letter, which had reduced the term of license, my lord, till September 23. Now, I have challenged this letter, my lord, and sought for a declaration that I am entitled to run it till the tenure ends in 31st May 2025. Now, these court, learned single judges, after hearing, my lord, initially granted me a stay order. Now, where the stay order was enforced, my lord, in the month of January, my lord, the Transport Department has issued a letter withdrawing this impugned letter, my lord, which was under challenge. Withdrawing the impugned letter, my lord, which was under challenge, my lord, and thereby, my lord, they have restored my original license by virtue of which I was entitled to.
20th June letter was withdrawn.
20th June, no, my lord, this letter
was never withdrawn.
My lord, I'm coming. 14th June, page 108. Not 180. 108. Page 108. Lordship will kindly come to me. 108, my lord. 108, my lord, if I can just read it. This is what is addressed to me. You are hereby informed that the agreement for operation of the Weighbridge abandoned extended to 3923 as conveyed by the government in letter dated 2623. Now, this is the internal communication, my lord. This was never issued to me, 2623. However, subsequently, this was placed before the court. There is nothing new, no reason cited. I'll come to that letter also, my lord. Letter. Now, my lord, this letter was challenged, my lord, in 2023.
No,
there was.
addressed to you.
This is addressed to me. This was challenged. So far, that other letter under reference, my lord, 2623, that was never, that was an interdepartmental communication, internal communication, that was never addressed to me. That is at page 296, your lordship can look into it, 296. $296, my lord. Lordship has got it. Lordship, if I may read it, my lord. 296. Lordship. May I read it, Lordship?
Yes.
Yes, I'll read. 20th June, my lord. From Deputy Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya Transport Department, the Commissioner of Transport, Meghalaya, Shillong. Renewal of license of the Weighbridge at Amsari, Niam, Soka, Weighbridge, such and such, 3/4/20. I am directed to refer to your letter on the subject cited above and to inform you that the government has conveyed its approval for extension of the agreement up to 39/23 only and no more extension beyond the mentioned above. Now, this copy was never, no way, my lord, that will show that this copy has, this is an internal communication. And on the basis of this letter, my lord, the letter dated 14/7 has been issued. Now, 14/7 has been. Now, these are all unilateral decisions, Your Lordship, without involving me, without giving me any reason. Now, here, my lord, fasting wonder, learned single judge. Now, my lord, when this was withdrawn, this letter dated 14/7, my lord, when it was 14/7/23, my lord, was withdrawn. Virtually, the writ petition I filed in the year 2023 become infructuous. My lord, there is nothing wrong. It has become infructuous, my lord. But what happened? So I was under the impression then I ran my full tenure, my lord, till May 25. What happened, my lord? Without any formal communication, without any opportunity, on 1st of February, what the government did, they had withdrawn, my lord, without any communication. They had withdrawn the enforcement officials. Now, I cannot function without enforcement officials. In the situation, my lord, I filed yet another writ petition, my lord, for the withdrawal in the year 2024. They had withdrawn this enforcement official, relocated, my lord, in a Weighbridge just 2 kilometers away from me, came up overnight, my lord, and relocated this enforcement official just 2 kilometers away from my Weighbridge. So virtually, my lord, my Weighbridge became non-functional. In 2024, I filed the writ petition challenging the action. The 2023 writ petition was still pending, my lord. I filed the 24 writ petition, my lord, challenging the action of the government and sought for a direction, my lord, from the honorable courts that I am entitled, in view of now this withdrawal, to run my term till May 25, the term of my license. Secondly, my lord, to close down the Weighbridge at government Weighbridge, which are they claiming government Weighbridge 2 kilometers away from my Weighbridge. These were the two prayed. And also I made a submission, my lord.
Nuisance, absolute. Yes.
And also I made a submission, my lord, that the writ petition filed in 23 became infructuous. Now, my lord, that day also I submitted, my lord. Government in their affidavit, they filed their affidavit, they considered, yes, 2023 became infructuous.
No, I have not said anywhere.
My lord,
That line is shown that
my lord,
I'm not.
he will get ample time, my lord, to clarify. If I am wrong, he will correct me. Advocate General will correct me. I have no problem, your lordship. Huh? I'll take my lord page 266. This is the affidavit filed by the government. Lordship, paragraph 13. Paragraph 13. Lordship, if I can read it, man.
This one is.
और ये वो थोड़ा नीचे वाला होगा, इसका तो एकदम इधर है, भारी कागज होने से गिर गया था, तो थोड़ा नीचे वाला बोर्ड लगा देना था। और ये पादान भी जैसे चेम्बर में है, थोड़ा नीचे हो गया, बहुत ऊंचा है, नीचे वाला देखो। Yes, please.
Yes, I'll just read it, my lord. Paragraph 13 at page 260. This is the affidavit filed by the government. In the writ petition I filed in 24, that answering that Sonoran does not have any comments to make with regard to the amendment made in paragraph 20 of the writ petition, as the same is matter of record. However, it is pertinent to mention herein that the impugn order dated 14/7/23 in the said writ petition bearing number 219 on being withdrawn by the order dated such and such, the entire matter has become infructuous. My lord, this is a correct proposition, my lord. Nothing wrong. It has become infructuous. Government has admitted it has become infructuous. It has to be. When the notification under challenge has been withdrawn, my lord, the writ petition become infructuous, my lord. There is nothing wrong. So they have considered it has become infructuous, my lord. My humble submission, my lord, matter would have ended here. Only thing was required, my lord, for the learned single judge to decide whether the withdrawal of the enforcement official, my lord, and relocating them overnight, my lord, reopening a government weighbridge just 2 kilometers away from me is justified. That was the only thing before the learned single judge. But the learned single judge, my lord, instead, my lord,
Yes.
went into the, my lord, the issues in more on the issues involved in writ petition filed in 2023 and came to a finding, your lordships, came to a finding, my lord, that settlement renewal was not done by the competent authority. That means Commissioner of Transport is not the competent authority. Commissioner of Transport is not the competent authority. Number one. Number two, that in 2021, the writ petition filed by me, my lord, and the order passed by the learned single judge,
Affidavit in opposition, what is the page number?
my lord. Page number, my lord, it starts from, my lord, annex by page.
No, page, that paragraph you showed.
Yes, my lord. That particular page is 266. And the affidavit starts from, my lord,
Para?
para 13. And the affidavit starts from, my lord, 258. 258. So a writ petition which otherwise became infructuous, my lord, matter should have been, but the learned single judge, my lord, went into the issues and, my lord, decided whether the settlement made with me is following the requirement of law or not. And learned single judge has held, number one, Commissioner of Transport is not the competent authority. So this is not being done by a competent authority, my lord. It cannot be enforced. Number two, the order passed by the learned single judge in the writ petition filed in 2021 for a direction to consider my renewal was in fact not a direction to the government to settle the weighbridge or renew the license. So this is in misinterpretation. The settlement has been made in misinterpretation of the order passed by the learned single judge in 2021. So, my lord, here now my contentious issues before my lords. There are two contentious issues. My endeavor will be, number one.
No, have you made the owner of the new weighbridge?
No, there is no, this is a government weighbridge.
Government weighbridge.
Government weighbridge, your lordship. Otherwise, I would have been under review. Now, my lord, now two contentious issues, my lord, I need to address before this honorable court. Now, number one, my lord, whether Commissioner of Transport is the competent authority or not. And whether, my lord, the settlement has been made, renewal has been done following the due process of law. These will be, my lord, my basic endeavor. Now, I'll take up, my lord, the first contentious issue. First contentious issue, my humble submission, it is the Commissioner of Transport, my lord, who is the competent authority, my lord, to sign the lease, the renewal. Now, for that, I'll take, my lord, briefly to the rules of 2009. Wait.
We'll continue after recess or tomorrow?
Whatever convenient to your lordship, my lord. I'm ready.
Tomorrow, my lord,
Yes, no problem.
Tomorrow.
first night.
So my lord, these two contentious issues, my lord, and how they have violated the natural justice. With that, and few decisions.
No,
my
what
lord.
are your prayers in the writ? Second writ.
Second read, I have two prayers. One, withdrawal of enforcement official, my lord, which render my weighbridge defunct, my lord, is bad. And number two, the government could not have opened, closed down government weighbridge. That prayer, my lord. Why I made this prayer, my lord? I'll try to satisfy your lordship.
And third prayer is to declare that the agreement is valid and binding.
Yes, my lord.
This is a
This is statutory. I'll satisfy, my lord. This is a statutory agreement, my lord. This is not in the realm of a pipeline.
Declaration that
I'll satisfy. I'll satisfy.
Declaratory relief, my lord.
Lordship will take it up tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
It will come up as a part and part.
It will come back.
Mr. Sen, learned advocate continues with his argument but does not conclude the same. List this appeal for further hearing on 20th November.
Grateful.